Everybody, look what I got. Happy birthday to me. Alright, so this is how products are packaged from Earthshift. Foods, earthshift.com. Comes from Hawaii. It says do not irradiate on it. I have in here a gallon of coconut oil. Can't beat that coconut oil price. That's the best, literally, you can find out there. Not even wholesale, it's pretty much wholesale price they're giving you on that. What I get here, not really a whole lot this time. I actually have a separate order coming. Organic palm sugar, cacao powder. What am I going to do with these things? Pretty simple. I actually make my own chocolate. So what else do you need besides the cacao powder? Well, I also add in a little bit of coconut flakes and cacao butter. Earthshift also sells. This is what we'll be using as the fat portion of the cacao plant, and we melt these down, and I add in a little bit of coconut oil and a little bit of palm sugar, which does not affect blood sugar. And I'm going to walk over here and open this up. Now I add to my chocolate also just a little bit of peppermint, which gives it that sort of chocolate mint taste, which I really like. And you can also add in some Himalayan salt, just a tiny little bit to it, which I usually will crush up a piece like this. You can see this one is almost translucent. It's because it comes from the top of the mine. That salt is actually very rare to find, the one from the top of the mine. What else do I put in my chocolate? Just kind of scrolling through here. I usually add a little bit of stevia, just a very small amount. If I add a lot of chocolate, it kind of really helps. And that's pretty much it. So you're going to mix all those fats with your other ingredients over here, and you're pretty much just going to heat it in the pan and mix it around, and that's it. So it's really easy to make your own kind of raw chocolate. I mean, it really is that's it. As long as you're sourcing like really high quality ingredients, then your chocolate comes out pretty darn good. I do add a little bit of cinnamon, actually, now that I'm remembering. And let's show that off here. So cinnamon, also from Earthshift. It's great stuff, great price. Or sometimes I'll do a Vietnamese cinnamon, which they don't sell. Has a higher oil content, but this is great. I add a little bit in there. It also helps to extend blood sugar balance, so you stay satisfied for a long time on your raw chocolate. You can also add in a little bit of ginger root powder. Now you got to be careful. Ginger is very powerful. It can really kind of take over the taste. So you really want to start with like a 1/4 teaspoon and just kind of mix it around for a little bit and work up from there. You don't just want to throw in a large amount unless you really like kind of that bittery ginger chocolate taste. Activated charcoal powder. Why might you add this? Pretty simple. I'll sometimes experiment adding different things to the chocolate in order to kind of make it more like a medicinal sort of effect, if you will, or therapeutic. So if you add this in, for example, when you eat that chocolate, those chocolate truffles, or however you want to do it, it's going to go in there, and this stuff mops up and absorbs all kinds of toxins. Just really a whole host of things. And this stuff's super cheap, so you can add it in there, and it's kind of like a detoxifying chocolate treat. It really doesn't get any better than that, I think, in my opinion. I also add in some chia seeds, and of course you can also get that on Earthshift. Chia seeds, why would we add those in as well? Detoxifying, high nutrient value. You get those EFAs in there. Chia is fantastic for adding to everything. But my goal in making my chocolate is to basically always make sure that it's loaded in minerals, healthy fats, and it really balances my blood sugar. If you actually make like a really good nutrient dense with all these different ingredients I'm talking about, chocolate, raw chocolate, you should feel satisfied and stable for, I've noticed, it depends on how much you eat, anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours, which is a pretty crazy long time. As long as your biotrain is pretty good, then for sure there's that kind of stability for that period of time. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, message me.